Visualize your vocabulary. Why word nerd? It's his visualizations anyway. Make a picture of it because that will last longer. That's true. I'd rather remember this than the word. Alright, today we're gonna do some little hard words for you guys. Let's start off with anachronism. Anachronism is a noun and it basically means something that's misplaced in time. Like, let's say you think of your favorite basketball player, and if you don't have a favorite basketball player, then we'll think of someone who will most likely say bro. Well, with that anachronism, you're going to go ahead and have a few things. This guy has worn this sort of afro prism because this is an afro. At least the shape that his hat is made of is an afro, and it's basically a prism. A sunlight goes through it, it creates rainbows, which goes around this guy, and then with that, it transports him into ancient Rome, and they're like, "What are you wearing?" And he's like, "It's an afro prism, bro." All right, our next word is meet. Meet is a verb, and it basically means to be allocated towards something. To not to be specialized, to be shall we say more likable towards a thing. Like, they're more allocated, they're more meted towards meat pie than not meat pie. However, this will change in this episode. Hey, so you are a vegetarian as a teacher, and you tell your students, go ahead and do their own things. However, tomorrow it's Parents' Day, and they get to create their own meals, and one of them created a meat pie. And your teacher's horrified, saying, "You just killed an animal." And they're like, "Well, I get to eat protein." Alright, our next word is boorish. Now, boorish is an adjective, and it basically means to be very barbaric, to be very rude. Like, you burp, you fart, you armpit fart, and make stupid noises all the time. And you're doing that in a place where it's supposed to be said to be very, very quiet. Like, let's say a library or a church or something, take your pick. And there's this boar over there who's being very boorish, and everyone's like, "Boar, shh." And he's like, "I don't care about you stupid guys. I'm here for the service, but I am here for the service for only me. I'm not here for everyone else. I don't care if I stink. I don't care if I'm literally burping into someone else, because that does not matter to me." Alright, our next word is procrastinate. Oh, what is this? Yes, procrastinate. Procrastinate is a verb, and it basically means to postpone something very, very long, like postponing something. So now it's winter time, and apparently, neighbor's flower bed has all gone withered. And now with that, you see the guy, and he's all like, "Hey, why don't you just go ahead and replant your garden?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, I have this grow grass in 8 minutes kind of thing. However, I always say I'll plant it next Saturday, and, well, I guess I procrastinate a little too much, and I might procrastinate again." That's like the most stupid thing that you can do. Alright, our next word is beleaguer. Beleaguer is a verb, and it basically means to go ahead and pity on someone, to go ahead and bully someone, to be set at someone, to harass that person. Now, when you're beleaguering someone, like this little skinny guy, just because he wants to play basketball, well, they're being bees. They're all getting B's in their classes, and of course, they're all beleaguering this guy. And I'm like, well, if you want to be a leaguer like us, well, you gotta be better and taller. Unfortunately, you're not better or taller. You're just a little puny little squirt. Roast. Alright, our next word is intuitive. Intuitive is an adjective, and it basically means to be very instinctual. When you're basing someone on your intuition, which is the noun version of intuitive, that basically means you're basing it on your instincts. When something's intuitive, that means you base it on your instincts, completely instinctual. And of course, you remember it with intuitive. Well, you tried buying the stocks that all the experts said were the best. However, they all went into the TIFF. And that's it for you. Now you're just buying them through intuition. Alright, our next word is ostentatious. Now, ostentatious is an adjective, and it basically means to be flaunted, to be like great, to be flaunted, to be pampered, those kind of things. Now, the ostentatious people who live in Austin, Texas, they can always go ahead and try to create the best peacock, to show off their best peacock, and hopefully to win first place, like this young lady right here. Our next word is novice. Now, novice is a noun, and it basically means to be an amateur, to be a big amateur. And it's like know this, and that's basically what a novice is, to be something that's known. Now, a novice is basically a beginner. Now, you just have to know that it's a beginner. You are a driver, and you're learning to be driving, and then, however, you're an amateur, and your practitioner is all like, Hey, I know all this stuff. Now shut up and listen to me. Now listen, look at my eyes. I have to look at the road. No, look at my eyes. With a bunch of people in the back just watching you play it. And unfortunately for you, you just can't seem to get the muscle memory right, and you keep messing up the brakes and the accelerating pedal. Our next word is a lobbyist. Now, when someone's a lobbyist, that just basically means that that person is a big activist. When someone's a lobbyist towards, like, let's say, voting for Joe Biden, then, well, that's the lobbyist, that's the activist towards someone who just wants to go ahead and try to persuade everyone to vote for Joe Biden, same for Donald Trump. And you remember this with lobbyist. Well, here's the lobbyist of the lobbies. He's gonna have to get elected, or else he'll turn into a beast of the law. Yeah, you gotta vote for him. He's literally wearing the Vote For Me campaign badge. Our last word for today is pretentious. Now, pretentious is an adjective, and it basically means to go ahead and affect yourself towards something. Oh, I misspelled that. Pretentious. Now, when you're trying to be pretentious, that just basically means you're affecting yourself in something. You wear your mom's long dress, some necklaces, and your mom's high heel shoes, and you're like, hey, so, I don't want to brag, however, I'm a big, walking, talking, giant Wikipedia. You can ask me anything, I'll answer it. Hey, not bad, ain't I? Not bad, ain't it? And that's it for today. I really hope you guys actually did enjoy this episode. If you don't know a few words, which I really doubt, if you are anything like me, I'll see you guys soon. Until next time, Shnana, peace, bye-bye. See you guys soon, Shnana, peace, bye-bye. We're almost close to 300 subscribers. Subscribe! Dun 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 da dun dun da dun 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 da dun dun da dun 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 da dun dun da dun.